Tips to start speaking English like a native speaker in 2 months. You can improve your English significantly even in these 2 months. But the question is, how are you going to spend these 2 months? Why am I so positive about the improvement? Here we are going to guide you regarding the process. How do native speakers communicate? By listening and speaking, asking and answering questions, interrupting each other in conversations, giving suggestions, making presentations, and taking telephone calls. I can continue this list, but, probably, you have already got my point. By writing, emails, reports, and answering questions on the internet, and so on. So, now, why would anyone decide to spend these 2 months on reading a book about English, watching TED Talks that you can't really follow, or learning vocabulary with flashcards? How does all this help you improve? It does only a little. Basically, it does not. And it never will. Until you start using your English. Until you start speaking, listening, and writing it every day. This should be the main part of your language practice, and not flashcards or books. Now, the difficult question. How do I start speaking if I don't have native speakers around? I did. Without any native speakers. In the pre-internet era, I wouldn't be able to do it. But once you have an internet connection, yes, I was able to, and you can do it too. Start speaking to yourself. Find people online to talk to. And not necessarily only native speakers. Start speaking English to your friends who are also dreaming about learning English. If they stop dreaming and start speaking, like you do, you will suddenly find yourself a partner to talk to. Listen to real-life conversations in English. But don't just listen, talk to them, ask them questions, rephrase what they are saying, agree and disagree with them. Everything you would be doing when you normally talk to people in your own language. It is not that critical if they talking to you or not. It is a lot more important that you are actually speaking now. If you are already fluent in your own language, what really stops you from becoming fluent in a foreign language? Books or yourself? In sum, no, it is not possible to become fluent in 2 months. But you can, and you should be fluent in less than a year. If you start using English for most things you do every day, listening, writing and, most importantly, speaking. The most important thing is, try to realize that the more you get into reading and listening, and not speaking English, the further you are from fluency in it. If native speakers are using the language to communicate with each other, then, would you be different from them? Hope this helps and keep in touch with audiobook by Mr. on your learning progress.